I have no interest in following celebrity gossip, and here's why. How many times in a small town have I heard something about me that is completely untrue and spoken to like other people by someone that doesn't even have a relationship with me, and the only thing they have with me is an issue, and the issue is not one personally made, but one that's personally felt just by me simply existing. So, like, I just don't care to follow celebrity gossip, because how many people are actually connected with those celebrities, and if they really are friends with those celebrities, are not the inside scoop. You know what I mean? They're the person who's jealous of that person's success, and they are hoping to find a way to make them fail. So, how much of it's truly valid, and how much of it's just hearsay? And why should I spend my time so focused on someone else's life that I forget to live my own, and I forget to chase my own dreams, and I forget to try to like better myself because I was so focused on what someone else was doing in their life. And meanwhile, they're more successful than me because they're just living their life and they're doing their own thing, and they're not worried about what I'm up to. So if I'm just constantly worried about what someone else is doing in their life, I will literally never achieve what I want to do in my life. And that's like the trick to actually becoming successful, is to not get distracted by being so consumed in what someone else is always doing that you forget to even remotely be concerned about what it is you're doing, what it is that you want. Yeah, if someone else's success bothers you, then why aren't you going after your own success? Why aren't you going after your own dreams and goals instead of worrying about trying to fail, like to make someone else's dreams and goals stop by talking about them? That never works. It never works. The only thing that it leaves you is unfulfilled, unsuccessful, while watching someone else become more successful and getting angry about it. The only person who's making them as successful as they are is you, because you're so focused on them. Your attention's completely saturated on them. So yeah, I just have never really cared to hear about celebrity gossip. And I guess like my other point is I just kind of don't feel like the celebrities are celebrities anymore. To be honest, like, who cares? Who cares? You know? Who cares? I feel like there's going to be a different type of celebrity. I feel like fame is changing into a different aspect of what fame really means. I feel like it's less actors and actresses and musicians that are known, and I feel like it's more people that are relatable, that are pretty relatable, and not just like I think fame is changing. Or is that just me? I do feel like that what we view as a celebrity or someone that we want to talk about is less focused on pop stars, if you will, and it's becoming more focused on the people that we see on our own daily grind, living a life that's relatable, you know, and those are the people that we love watching grow into their success. Is that just me? Here's another theory. I also feel like there's going to be a bunch of people that come into windfalls of money, if you will, or a bunch of people that come up from having nothing, rags to riches, a lot of people like that, because they have internally kind of like been able to process what it would be like to have that money, versus like think money is evil, or think people with money are terrible people or more money, more problems. The people who have gotten out of that headset and started actually learning like what would it look like if I carried the wealth, I feel like we've gone through so much that we understand how to hold wealth and not let it corrupt us. So that's why, and as we see right now, there's a bunch of people with wealth that are very corrupt. And I have a feeling that the Lord is going to shift the power of who has money. And he's going to put money into the right hands, into the right people that won't allow it to corrupt their heart and their vision and their pride. And the people who are like that currently will sustain with their money, but I feel like God is going to, he is working on the downfall of the evil corruption behind the power, with the faceless names making the powerful decisions that are corrupt in the name of money and not in the name of God. And God's going to give the money into the people who will place God's name before money. God gave me this money. He's let me live with this money, and with this money I will do good with it, kind of a concept. There was a B. Who am I to listen to? I'm a nobody. I'm simply just a person. Just a girl. Just a single mom. Single mom who works real hard, who loves her kids and never stops. Thankfully, my child is now 15, and a lot of the hardship is ending. You know, that was hard. So hard, 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 hard. But we're okay. God had us through it all. And I think that's the thing is also one more thing. I also feel like very thankful that I was able to raise my child and go through the parts of learning and the different parts of life and growing out of the spotlight. I always wanted to be in the spotlight when I was a kid. Somehow, some way, I was singing or acting or always in front of people, and I always dreamed about what it would be like to be on that Disney show or whatever. And I'm really thankful that God protected me from that until, I mean, if I were to ever be known worldwide by any means, at this point, I know a lot more about protection on contracts and things of that nature. Do you want to know what one of my hopes is, though? I would love to have one of my songs as a main song for a Pixar or Disney movie. I write very film style. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know if that's a sign that I should post this or if that's a sign that maybe it'll happen. That was crazy. Is that not crazy? Anyways, I would also love to be a voiceover character. I always thought that would be so cool because my acting career is done. Dunzos. I am tatted up, baby. I decided I love my tattoos more than I cared about being an actress. But it'd be real cool to be a voiceover for a movie character or to have my music on some of those. Anyways, love you guys. Bye.